Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be putting this Covergirl Elixir foundation on. I'm going to be doing a entire full face of makeup that, yes, I'm throwing in the trash. For one reason or another, it's expired and or didn't get along with my skin. Also, in my Walmart haul, I did purchase 2 more of these foundations, and I did look at the bottle, and they don't expire until the end of this year, which doesn't give me a lot of time to use 2 bottles of foundation. But this one that I'm putting on my face expired last year, so hopefully I won't have any breakouts or any issues with putting this on, but it went on beautifully. It doesn't like smell rancid or anything like that. I mean, it's not too old. I'm pretty sure I have makeup even older than this, but yes, everything that I'm going to put on my face today is literally going in the trash. And this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This expired, I'm not sure when, but it says lasts for 12 months, and I've had it, I know, for like 3 years. So I'm just going to apply this just like I normally would my regular concealer that I'm going to wear for that day. This is in the shade Neutral, and just going to apply this like I do my regular concealer. And it actually went on pretty good. Gave me good coverage, just like I remember it did. It used to be one of my favorite concealers until I found the Dose of Colors concealer. That is my absolute favorite concealer of life. But this one did give me good coverage for being old. So, as you can see, it covered up. I don't really have dark circles, but it did cover up what it needed to. And this is the old Maybelline Master Fix setting powder. Yes, super old. And right there it says for 6 months. And I've had this for, I want to say 3 or 4 years. So just going to set my face like I normally would under my eyes, set the concealer, and then I'm going to use this powder to set the rest of my face. So like I said, hopefully I won't get any breakouts or anything like that. I do plan on wearing this makeup all day. It's not like I'm just doing a video and going to wash my face. This is what I'm going to wear all day. So hopefully cross my fingers and hope for the best with this face and makeup today. My hair was getting in the way and on my nerves, so I just had to quickly wrap that up. This is the Too Faced Bronze Poreless Bronzer. And I don't even know how long I've had this, probably 6 or 7 years. Like, it's been that long. It just sat in the drawer, and really there's not that much bronzer even left in here. I had to go on the edges just to bronze up my face, and I'm just going to do it as I normally would. So going around the perimeter of my face, my forehead, the hollows of my cheeks, and yeah, like I said, this is almost gone anyways. Like, I literally had to scrape the pan. And going in with this NYX Butt Naked palette, this does say for 12 months. And I've had this for 5 or 6 years. I did use a lot of the bronzer, but today we're going to go in with this pretty blush shade. And just going to apply that to both sides of my cheeks like I normally would. And going in with this highlighter here. I don't think I've ever used either one of those highlighters. They do have glitter in them, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like highlighters with glitter. I just like highlighters that highlight your face. I don't want to see specks of glitter on my face. And this one actually is kind of chunky. So I think that's why I never used it. But moving on to the eyes, going in with that shade that I just showed. I'm going to quickly buff this in my crease. And same thing with the other eye. Hopefully I won't get pink eye. My eyes won't puff up. But I didn't use this palette too much. I mean, I never hit pan on any of these colors. And I don't remember going in with that darker shade just right on the edge. I don't honestly remember if I love this palette or not, but just using it, I had to work with it a little bit more than what I'm used to. With the blending, it wasn't chalky or anything, but it just didn't want to blend out. It's not a formula that I'm used to. So, and just smudging that darker brown under my eye to match the top of the eye. I just had to blend with this eyeshadow here. And honestly don't remember when I did use it back in the day having to do it that much. Or they've made better eyeshadows that I'm just used to now. So cleaning up the little edges right there. And I'm just taking that same setting powder and that little brush and cleaning up the edges. Like, I'm not dipping it in any concealer or anything, just literally using powder and giving it a sharp edge. Like I said, I am going to wear this makeup all day, and I do have to run a few errands. So full face of makeup, I expired. Going to wear it all day. And as usual, just going to take my finger with that shimmery shade and put that all over my lid. That's the best tool for shimmers, glitters, or anything like that. I always use my finger. I never use a brush. Sometimes if it's glitter, I might spray my brush and pat it on, but usually my finger just works best. So, and here we have to do even a little bit more blending because it looked a little bit patchy. And it's probably why I never hit pan on any of these shades, because I just don't remember absolutely loving this palette. So, going to go in with this very old Flawless Definition Volumizing Mascara. This says for 12 months. I've had this well over 3 years. Yeah, pretty scary. My eyes are really sensitive, and I was kind of worried to put this on. But it wasn't as dried out as I thought. It didn't flake all over my face, which was totally surprising. So, yeah, as you can see there, not bad for being so old. But as I did have to work on getting my lashes the way that they were. It literally probably took me about 6 or 7 minutes to build up this mascara. You can tell it was just really old. So, going back in with that white color that we used on our lid and going to highlight the inners of my eyes. Like I said, I'm just going to do normal makeup, even though this is everything today expired. And after I did do this makeup look, I did throw everything in the trash. So, no longer have any of these products, but I thought it would be a different and fun video just to do. Going to highlight my brow bone with that same white shade. And like I said, this eyeshadow palette was just okay from what I remember. And for using it today, it was pigmented, but not, it's hard to explain. Like, it went on, but was patchy. So you had to like keep going over it. And like I said, it's probably why it wasn't one of my favorites back in the day. I never hit pan on any of these colors. So, but it did give me a pretty makeup look. Just had to work on it a little bit harder. And once again, fixing my hair. Now, this is what I was most concerned with. Do you see this, guys? This has turned colors. If you have been in a store where there's like, it's been sitting in the light, like those testers, and you can see one side is a different color than the other. This is it. This is the old NYX lip gloss. It didn't smell bad. I wanted to make sure it didn't smell rancid before I put it on my mouth. But it didn't smell bad. It just still smelled like candy, which those, if you use these back in the day, you know what those smell like. Smell like straight candy. They smell so good. It still smelled like that. And this is in the color Salsa. So I toughed it out and yes, put it on. And this Cover FX little guy here that I purchased, I think it was like $12 or $13. It right there says 6 months. And I've had this for probably 2 years, pretty sure. It's just not my favorite setting spray. That's why I did buy a smaller size. Yeah, cross my fingers. It does come with a little ball, so you do have to shake it. I was trying to see if it had an expiration date, but it did not. It just said the months. So, going to spray this all over my face. And this one here didn't have a smell at all. So that was good. But either way, it's going in the trash, so it really didn't matter. But just pouncing that all in the skin. And they still sell that, so you can still buy that on Sephora. It's just not my favorite setting spray. I prefer actually the Milani Fruit Fetish one, even over that. Hope you enjoyed this full face of expired makeup, and see you in my next video.